All right. Are we ready then?
Drop that beat, boy.
Let's go.
Hello, and welcome to Game Over Yeah, the video game podcast created by gamers for gamers, with your host Leon.
Dave.
Doesn't want to say it. That's the stag beat one
Smooth.
Latin this week. Lucanus Cervus.
So how's it going this week, guys?
Marvelous.
It's good.
Yeah, man.
It's good.
Awesome. Now, just looking at Dean in the chat here, but you bumhole A, you bumhole B, and then Sega claims copyright on music. Which, to be fair, with that game, with the Game Over Yeah at the end,
They might do.
Twitch might actually
It
flag
might
it up.
shut us
It
down.
might shut us down.
Definitely.
It
Well,
might make
consider-
everything quiet.
Considering now that Mike can afford someone else to do his Stag Beetle introduction every week, that
I have Google are doing it for me these days.
wow, the
This
price of fame.
Sponsored by Google Translate.
Pretty much. I've had to sell someone something using Google Translate before.
No, really?
Got insurance on it as well.
What?
Nice.
How?
Just the magic of Google Translate and my funniness.
Or you just busily typing in words and it would Google Translate at them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, give me all your money or I shall break your knees.
No, not quite. I'm a horrible person.
Please?
No?
I did say please. I could have done.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, we're back.
Yes.
Back in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, all three of us. I mean, the video just dropped from last week from the Names Ames on her channel. Totally check out that video.
There's an amazing
funny
video.
as hell.
It's brought back so many bad memories.
I know. I mean,
Cat food.
fucking cat food.
I did some research on cat food.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
do that.
Do you want me? Okay, so
Do it.
the research basically involved me asking my girlfriend because she knows all this sort of awesome stuff, and I was saying, "Oh yeah, cat food. Apparently, it's like it has to be fit for human consumption." And she was like, "No, the chicken in the cat food has to be fit for human consumption. That's about it."
The thing is that it depends on how they label it.
We didn't die.
It depends on how they label it.
Did we die?
I looked at the label, and it is
That's fair enough.
that particular brand is.
That's fair enough.
So,
We didn't die.
But it's not all the good bits of the chicken.
no, it's definitely not.
I
the
reckon
good bits of the chicken.
You don't need a protein shake. You just bam that in the fucking blender.
Is that the noise you make?
That is
after
the
you drunk it?
noise. No, that's the noise when it comes out of you. Oh,
Nice.
it wasn't nice. I think actually going back to it, the spinach was much worse for me.
Really?
You think?
I
I
like the
gagged
spinach.
so much.
The
Yeah,
cat food
that's
is
because
definitely
you
worse.
decided to hold it in your mouth for 10
I
minutes.
couldn't get it down.
That's
Unlike
what she
Dave,
said.
I can't. Yeah, well, I can't swallow on command like you can. Fucking
Years of practice.
yeah, rubbernecker.
Down it goes.
Let's hit it up quick. Let's hit it up fast. Let's hit it up slow. Let's do it all over, bro. Leon, what you been playing this week?
Well, I mean, I had a really long train journey. I went and saw like some friends in Nottingham. So I busted out my Vita, started playing Final Fantasy VII again.
Awesome. How far you got?
I have just got past. I've just got to Junon, if you know.
Yeah.
So like the first time that you go there. So I've gone through gone to through Midgar, done the past kind of bit at Calm. Gone through to go to the Chocobo farm,
Yeah.
then go through the caves, and then to Junon for the first time.
Nice. So you're
I'm
almost
just
up.
before picking up Leviathan, because obviously you save Priscilla and everything like that. So
Yeah.
Priscilla, I know that game so well. So
That's a lovely
Awesome.
name.
Still on the
Priscilla.
first disc then.
yeah, still on the first disc.
How many discs does the Vita version have?
Well, there is
None.
There is
'cause it's
no
not
discs.
a disc.
I mean, but it's still technically 3 discs because it's just the emulated PlayStation.
Oh right, okay.
So does it actually emulate the please insert disc 2? And they're like, shit.
Yeah, I think it actually does as well. You can change the disc. You have to basically hold down the PlayStation button, and you can change the discs from there. So
Handy.
yeah. But
to
yeah,
emulate that awesomeness of having to run around and try and find where the rest of the discs are.
Exactly. But no, it's loving playing that game again. It's sort of the reason I kind of got back on it a little bit. I was like, I was sort of looking at it and maybe thinking, oh, maybe I might try and speed run Final Fantasy VII. Now I've looked into some like guides in regards to this. It's possible to kind of do that game under 8 hours.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it.
I'm going to.
Gonna hurt your
What?
feelings if you can't
There's
do it.
actually one thing I do like is when they do re-releases of games like that, like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
When they re-bring it out, they allow you to push the circle button to run, and you can then run a hell of a lot faster than when you played it through the original game.
Yeah.
So it's suddenly like, oh my god, this game's so much faster. Because back
Exactly.
in the day, it took 12 hours to complete because you were moving like a slow ass
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I
Should
mean,
be
like
just
this-
a way to skip the cutscenes. That would cut down 2 hours.
That would cut down quite a bit. You're
Yeah.
right.
And
No-
the chat.
Yeah, I mean, like with the Steam version of Final Fantasy VII, I know I spoke about it briefly last week with the Yuffie warping. You can do that game in under 3 hours because
Yeah.
of that. So, but I'm not going
Technically,
to
it's
do it
not
that
a game
way.
anymore, though. There really is.
I'm gonna. I've sort of said to myself that I want to try. Well, I've looked up things for glitchless runs, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, and it's still possible to do it under 8 hours. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I think.
Excellent.
I'm
Final
gonna
Fantasy 8-hour glitchless run coming to a Twitch near you.
yeah. I mean, hopefully, I'll get on it. I'm gonna do this because I'm
Get on
committed.
it.
Because
Do
the
this.
thing is that I'm not. I mean, money wise, because we're going to Gamescom, it's all tied up in that at the moment. So I can't afford
really
to buy
is.
any new games. So I'm just gonna.
Basically, if I
hammer out on
crash and
this
burn and die, then Leon has no more money at all,
Yeah.
ever.
Ever.
If you crash and
Ever.
burn and die, he's probably in the car with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess.
The
Yeah.
only one that will survive is Stag Beetle. Because my
Well,
outer crust.
technically, we've got 5 days until we go. So if I crash and burn and die within that 5 days of before going, then Leon still loses.
I rock a carapace armor at all points. I'm
The
fully
t-shirt.
articulated as well.
The T-shirt's just an illusion.
It is. I have to wear that to kind of like it's under the skin. I'm like a Terminator.
Are you like Spider-Man? You have like a normal outside, and then as soon as you had something bad happens, and you rip all that off, and then you got like the underside.
No, I don't take any of
Save
it
the
off.
day.
I don't let anyone see.
Ah.
That would ruin the illusion. But I can transform.
You just choose not to.
Well, I try not to. It causes a lot of fucking trouble. Or I can call down my Zord. You know.
The Zord. You got a Zord.
I've got a fucking Stag Beetle Zord.
Oh shit.
I ain't lying, people. This is like the game over. Yeah, jet drops down the Stag Beetle Zord.
You like Voltron?
I'm like the red and the blue and the green and the black ranger, all combined,
Nice.
and a smidgen of the white.
Just a smidgen though.
Just a smidgen. I don't have his
Because the.
like little lion sword.
Oh, no, right. Fair enough.
Be stupid. I'm a Stag Beetle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make sense, would it?
You
No.
have
Crazy
giant
talk.
pincers.
Fair enough.
Who
Crazy
needs
talk.
swords?
No, none of the Green Ranger with that sort of stupid fucking flute thing, whatever it was.
Yeah, but I rock a little bit of that. But
Oh,
that's more the jazz flute.
Oh yeah.
I don't really use it as a knife that often. I just bust out tunes on it.
Fair enough.
He lulls his enemies into like dance moves and sends them to sleep.
Yeah, why not? A just dance screen comes up and they're like, oh shit, this is my jam. Let's go back to the real world now, people.
Yes, indeed. Now, I mean, to be fair, pretty much the only game I've played, but look out, eventually I'm going to do a Final Fantasy VII speedrun on Twitch. It's going to take a while, but I'll be there. So,
When you do it, you have to set it to Benny Hill music.
what, for 8 hours?
Yeah.
Every
Every time
I
they
don't
run
think I'd
it,
make it.
every time they run across the map, you have them like doing the Benny Hill music.
Yes. No, anytime you're on a chocobo, you have to use the Benny Hill music. That is
I
happening.
don't know if I'll be... Oh, yeah, no, Will used to talk about
Oh no, you can't Twitch it, can you?
No, you have to call it like the
Oh, yeah.
Play it backwards. They'll never know.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose speaking on that...
call
whole
it the
Twitch
Henny
thing
Bill
going on
music.
Right now.
They will never know the difference.
Yeah, Twitch are like, oh
Twitch
shit.
clamping down because obviously they are by YouTube.
They released a
so-
load of stuff and then like saying what they were going to do and then they toned it back, didn't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you it's not really going to affect
It's not going to affect us as such.
No,
really.
it's more the people that play games and have their rap music or their whatever music in the background.
Exactly.
That's
But the
gonna make a
problem
big
is
difference.
that I'm worried that that games with copyrighted music in general, like GTA 5 or something like, or I don't know, any game like Tony Hawk's even,
Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
mean
might.
that's going
Guitar
to get flagged
Hero.
up, and
Guitar
that's,
Hero's
Guitar
fun.
Hero.
oh yeah, fuck yeah, Guitar Hero.
Yeah, but no one really watches anyone play Guitar Hero on Twitch.
Maybe.
I've never seen it above
Is
like
it-
7 people watching.
Yeah.
Is there even a Guitar Hero channel?
I don't know.
There is always a channel for everything.
That is true. Is it like a new rule, new internet rule?
If someone says it exists,
Someone
Yeah, if
says
someone
it,
says
someone's
it,
playing
there's a
it
Twitch
somewhere.
channel. Yeah.
There's a Twitch channel. Yeah, that's very true.
fair enough.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that's all the games for me. But Mike, what about you, man? What have you been playing?
I busted out my Xbox 360.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
Yes.
Why the step down?
Wasn't a step down. It was just a step to the side.
Oh, I like the way you put that.
I didn't need. Do you know what? Last of Us wasn't really feeling it. Didn't really care. I'm bored already. So I'll go back to it in a minute. But I was like, I
I'm
want to play
glad
something different.
that you kind of didn't feel it straight because I just didn't really get into that game. I've still got it on my PS3
Yeah.
and I still haven't gone back to it.
I was the
I'll,
other way around. I didn't really feel it at the start. Well, the start was like really like, ooh, or it's boring and everything. It was kind of like, okay, done now. And then I was getting into it as it went along. It sort of picked up on for me.
Okay.
But the beginning bit, I was kind of like, meh. But then towards the end, I was like, yeah, this is really cool.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe I do need to just sort of stick on that. Oh yeah, sorry, Dean's just remind me. Have you seen Fish Plays Pokemon?
Oh my god.
No.
He hasn't even left his fucking house yet. They've got a fish in a bowl, and then
It's
there's
like a
arrows and
screen
stuff.
cap kind of thing, and wherever he swims, it's like there's like a button kind of thing that they could potentially press. At the last stage that I saw, rather articles wise, because I haven't actually fucking watched it.
So this is an actual fish.
Yes.
Amazing.
And
No, it's not amazing.
You know
Watch
what's
2
going to be
minutes
next?
And you're like,
now
wow,
the
this
thing
boring.
is that according to Dean, there's actually 2 fish have already died.
Yeah.
So there was only 1 fish. There's only 1 fish in there at a time anyway. But yeah, they're goldfish, and they just
Can't take the stress, man.
yeah.
Too many people
So
watching them.
is it someone sitting there waiting for the fish to swim to a certain button and then they'll push it?
It was a screen capture
no, it's
thing
just,
of whatever.
they've made it automated in some sense. It's screen cap, and there's also like a randomize button at one point. So if the fish flies into the randomize button, it moves all the buttons around.
However,
That's
I think it was
amazing.
8 days in, and he still hadn't left his house.
What, the original?
Well, he has actually. Well, they've got they've beaten Squirtle. They picked Charmander, called it AAAB, I think, and that's it. It's still stuck in Pallet Town. The last time I saw. So
you know, I really have to get on my Pokemon because if I get beaten by a fish, then that's just the worst. But you know what's going to happen next? You know what's going to be after Fish plays something? They're going to have.
oh, that's fucking tragic. Sorry, Dean just said that apparently the second time the fish got stuck in the vent, and you could just see the fish dying pretty much. Oh.
Awesome.
That is horrible.
Oh,
This is such a
poor
bad
fish.
idea, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like-
but you know what's going to happen? They're going to get through about 8 of them, and then that Magikarp's going to turn into a fucking Gyarados. So you'll be like, oh, shit! Fuck! How did that happen? Fucking one of these days, I just really want to see what they do. Like, go and get like a goldfish and give it steroids. Just see like how big that fucker can get.
Oh, it's AAABK, apparently. is the
Oh
name
god,
of-
that K.
Abka. I actually watched the original Pokemon movie the other night.
Yeah?
I was like, this is shit.
No, didn't feel it.
I remember
I'm not
loving it
fucking
back in-
11
Oh, yeah,
anymore.
exactly. I remember loving it back in the day, but I'm sure it doesn't hold up. at
So
all.
boring. Just literally like.
It's amazing how many 80s cartoons that I watched when I was a kid that I was like, oh man, this is like the best thing ever, and I've rewatched them and I'm like, oh
Yeah, they can't do it these days.
no.
There's a few of them that still hand
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I tried to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again,
Oh, I can't watch
and
the
I was
original.
just like, oh, I used to love you so much.
Yeah, it's painful.
But Michelangelo is a party dude. That's what I used to always call myself.
Oh, before you were Stag Beetle.
Yeah, Michelangelo, the party dude. I come to a party and eat all the pizza. But yeah, I busted out the Xbox 360. and Capcom we've got a sale on.
Ah, okay, nice.
So I got Street Puzzle Fighter 2 HD, whatever the fuck
Okay.
it is, Puzzle Fighter. Been bashing a bit of that out. It's quite fun.
Yeah?
Actually, like I'd never really
It's
played
hard,
it before.
but it's fun.
It's really hard on super hard mode. I managed to get through that to get the achievement, but the one that I can't do is go through hard mode without dying once. It's not gonna fucking happen ever. Why can Mewtwo talk?
What?
Because he's fuck. He starts like a storm. Like, how can he start a storm? Is more important. The question.
He's psychic.
You know, I just remember the last time I watched that Pokemon
You got
movie.
drunk on it, didn't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. It was. I used it. Well, we had it as a leaving do for me. We
The
went
last
to
time
the Nag's Head, which doesn't exist anymore, but went to the Nag's Head and went with a VHS and a VHS player because that's all we had it on, and just put it in. And I was Charmander. Oh, well, sorry, Charizard.
Yeah,
even.
every time and there's two of them at the end, isn't there? So you've got fucking-
Exactly. I had to bow out at that point.
Yeah, I
'cause
can imagine.
It was. I was very
It's the
drunk.
part where I was like, okay, Pikachu's getting slapped about. Pikachu's not fighting back. All right, this is kind of touch. Oh, they're all crying. Oh, all their tears are coming together. Oh, he's alive again. Fuck off.
That's right.
Fuck
You're
off.
totally right.
The first and
So-
only time I've seen that movie was when it first came out, and it was in the cinema, and I went with a friend of mine because she had to take her cousins to go watch it, and so she asked me to come along for moral support, just to make sure that she wasn't the only old person there.
Also, played the first episode of The Wolf Among Us.
Oh,
Any good?
cool.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. We need to do a Let's Play. of it.
What's it on?
It's Telltale. It's on Xbox or on PC or whatever.
Man,
But it's
yeah. I'll pick it up then.
Telltale's
it's Telltale, isn't it?
I'll pick it up and we'll do a
getting
play of
really
it
good
then.
with those sort of games, because
It's
when they first
really
come out,
fun.
everyone was like, it's just another point in.
There's a lot of swearing in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of swearing in it because it's like, without going too much into it, it's like all the fables live in a city,
Okay.
and they're like, it's like the seedy side of like Red Riding Hood and the big bad wolf, who's the main character.
Yeah.
And, all this kind of stuff. It's good though, really good. Like I really enjoyed it. And I like the artwork of it. It's
Mhm.
cell shaded kind of thing, so it's good for that. I also
Did you? I think it's The Wolf Among Us, the glitch. There was a pole dancing glitch.
Pole dancing glitch.
Yeah, there was a thing a couple of weeks back that they'd found a glitch. It was on Kotaku, and basically the character model will just start randomly pole dancing. So they had basically had this video of him
Okay.
just pole dancing in the back while he was
Okay.
talking, and just like proper grinding.
Baby, grind on me. What else did I play? I also played Pinball FX.
Ooh, old school.
Ooh.
And I busted out a couple of new. Right, so I went back to it because I watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Which did I speak about that last week?
I don't remember you talking
I think
about
I
it
said,
last
saw
week.
it last week. So yeah, okay.
I
we'll
really
talk
want to
about
go and
that
see
in a
it.
minute.
I really want to go see it.
So I was like, oh, I've got the one with Thanos in the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm going to play that. Played that for a while, and then was like, there's a Guardians of the Galaxy one. Okay, let's buy that. Play that for quite a long time, and then I was like, what other ones? There's a Deadpool one. Okay, let's get that one too. So literally, like, buzz like £6 in about, however long, just playing pinball.
Smooth.
Guardians of the Galaxy
Yeah.
is the best Marvel film I've ever seen.
Oh,
Really?
Really?
It's that good.
Well, and honestly, I'm really pumped to go and see it. My brother was saying, "Oh, do you want to go and see it tomorrow?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, I've got no money." So
Do it.
I've got no money, so I can't go and see it. But I'm going to see it soon, definitely. I have to.
Tomorrow's what? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Literally, I've got a tenner.
It's £4 on a Tuesday. He'll lend you a tenner.
Is your brother not going to pay for you? What a fucking tight ass.
Well, I'll speak to him. I'll see if I can sweet talk him or something. Because
Tell him you're getting something really good for
it.
Christmas.
It's amazing. The soundtrack, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Action, amazing. Comedy, amazing. The only thing I wasn't a big fan of was the after credits scene.
It's a cartoon, isn't
Oh,
it?
okay.
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy, no.
No, it's live action.
It's live action.
Live
yeah.
action, but with
Well, loads of CG.
a
yeah.
raccoon and a whatever
Yeah,
CG.
yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. Really, really, really good. I want to get I can't ruin it, but like he has a mixtape
Yeah.
and a cassette player, like
Yeah.
the human guy, and he puts the cassette in, and it's called the Awesome Mix Volume 1,
Yeah.
and it's like all 70s and 80s just jams, and like throughout the whole film it's just that, and you're just like, yes, this is such a good tune.
That's awesome.
And there's like it's just funny. It's really funny actually.
So Dean says he went to go and see it, but they fucked me over. It fucked him over, so I walked away.
What?
I can't remember what.
Mike probably saw my status, he says.
I think I commented on it, but I can't remember what it was.
What? So you went to the cinema and they went, "No, I'm sorry, you're too old to come in," and you went, "No, fuck you guys," and then walked off.
No, it was something to do with it was only in 3D, but it was actually in
Oh.
2D. But it was actually I went to see a 2D show.
Did you?
That makes
It
more
was
sense.
better.
Oh,
Well, thing is, the 3D one, the 2D one was in the big screen in
Yeah.
Cineworld, which is much better than all the others.
Yeah, for sure.
And I find 3D can be quite a distraction. I just don't like the glasses.
I don't like 3D either.
I want to get some professional grade, like big ones, so I can't see the like rim because it just
yeah.
frames it wrong. But I think I might actually just forego 3D until stuff comes out, and then I'll watch it on my TV.
Yeah.
So I don't really enjoy it in the cinema that much. It's alright, but it just starts to get your eyes after a while
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's never really bothered me as such. I just sort of see it as more of a gimmicky kind of thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it's good, in sort of certain films, to have that sort of additional depth and everything like that. But most of the time, it's just been used as a gimmick.
I
and that's why I
completely
can't
agree with
deal
you.
with it.
There's also
And
Got-
soon all movies are going to be in 1080p.
Fuck that 1080p noise.
1080p, 60 frames per second.
I'll get to that later.
There's also like people in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, the superstar people in it, you wouldn't know it was them.
Yeah?
Raccoon is voiced by Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I heard that.
Groot, who says "I am Groot" and that's it,
Yeah.
is Vin
Vin
Diesel.
Diesel. Yeah.
The one of the bad girls is the ginger girl off Doctor Who,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Amy Pond.
Amy Pond,
Yeah.
or whatever her actual name is,
Oh, right.
and stuff. And like, you just wouldn't expect it at all. It's good.
Is it like
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 Stag Beetle rating.
Wow.
Fuck, you're actually going to go
I
for
will
the
give
10?
it. It's the best film I've seen.
Ooh.
I think it was better than Planet of the Apes.
No.
I think
But you were
I-
at the door. You obviously the
Yeah,
new one.
I think it was.
Because I know you were like,
I
'Cause you were
think
like
I
9 on that,
I
didn't you?
enjoyed it more. I think
because
because
you didn't want
it's,
to call it 10.
it's gonna open up Avengers 2,
Mm.
and they're gonna do another Guardians, and that leads to Avengers 3.
Yeah.
So it's all linked then.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
part of the. Well, the whole point is the Avengers is for Earth.
Yeah.
Right.
These guys are millions and millions of miles away, but the main bad guy that's sort of in the background in this film, Thanos, is like the ultimate evil in
Right.
the Marvel universe sort of thing. So that will lead to the third film being
Yeah.
about him, and they can probably interlink it. And I can't talk much more about it because I'll start giving spoilers away and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Makes
But
sense.
I would, yeah, I'd say it was better because it's funny.
yeah.
It had everything. Dawn was really, really good.
Who's the main? Well, sorry, the lead guy.
Chris
Chris-
Pratt?
I saw. Did you see the video that came out like
Which
last
one?
week? Where he rapped like Eminem.
Forget about Drake.
Like bang on, like as well. It was just like what the
He
fuck?
went at it. There's a lot of really good stuff coming out now. They did like a Cribs thing of his ship.
All right.
And it's just funny. Like I honestly, I saw a couple. Like everyone, pretty much I've spoken to, loved it and has gone on sick about it. But then I've seen a couple of people say, "What a waste of money" and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't understand what you want out of a film. Like a superhero film to me.
Yeah.
You want to have the action side of it, but you need the comedy. So I prefer, like, I like the Iron Man series and Avengers and stuff because you have the comedy elements of it. I don't really, I like the Thor character, but the Thor films aren't that good because it's not really got any funny parts.
Yeah, I
or
didn't
whatever.
really dig Thor either.
And it's too serious and stuff. And that's what it has in spades. You've got really, really like good action stuff, and then multiple characters that are really funny, and there are some actually like piss your pants funny parts. Like I was crying with laughter at one point because it's just I can't describe it. You have to see it, but you'll understand. They're in a prison thing and they're breaking out, and it's just so funny. It's unbelievable. The only thing that they could have done better, they could have not cast Batista as Drax.
Oh shit! Is it Batista?
Yeah,
Who's Batista?
He's
an
a wrestler.
ex-wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's all right, but he's a bit wooden.
Yeah, I bet.
He could have been better, but I still enjoyed him. Like, it was quite good, and he was quite funny. So, anyway, what have you been playing?
World of Warcraft.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
I think I saw you. Yeah, I thought I saw a status of that or something like that. I knew it was World of Warcraft. You didn't say it was World of Warcraft.
No, that
but I
one
just
was,
saw the
That was
word.
Hearthstone, wasn't it?
Hearthstone. So I've been playing a lot of that as well.
Oh, nice, man.
Uh,
I started on Hearthstone, like, because obviously we got the Curse of, is it?
Yeah, the
Naxxramas.
Naxxramas.
I've done it just on like normal mode
Yeah.
at the moment. I haven't bought any of the others yet because I'm definitely going to though. I think because I definitely
worth
do enjoy
saving up.
playing Hearthstone.
Yeah, because I did the first one when it came out because it was free, and then I saved up the 700 gold needed, which doesn't take that long actually.
Oh, does it not?
No, because if you do the quest every day, then
Yeah.
you get gold. So it would take you maybe a couple of weeks at most
Okay.
to save up all the gold. And yeah, so normal is fairly straightforward. Then you got a couple of class challenges, and they were slightly harder than the first wing, but then that makes sense because it's the second wing.
Yeah.
And then the heroic. So basically, what I'm sensing is that the heroic bosses fall into 3 categories. The first one is just a straight up fuck you.
We like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just basically have to just keep banging at it with the best deck you've got and hope that you'll get lucky and actually defeat it. The second one is just really, you were heroic. I'm sorry, I blinked and you died. And then the third one is this is stupidly hard until you figure out how to break the game, because it's basically they're teaching you a stupid mechanic and you basically abuse it, and as soon as you've worked out what that is, then the fight's ridiculously easy. So yeah, so again this week the first boss on heroic is just it was just so painful. I was getting proper angry at it, but then I did
Get
it.
pounded.
I just horrendously over and over and over again.
Dave's bulge couldn't save you.
Yeah, and my bulge was not saving me at all. No, nor my chin, nor any other body part was able to save the day. But eventually, I did beat it.
Bulgosaurus Rex.
And then it was 6 in the morning. Oh, is it 4, 5?
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
6
6 in the morning, and man was snorting.
It was fucking.
What were you snorting?
It was really early. I think it must have been about 4 or 5 in the morning, and I'm like, I could go to bed now. No, I think I'll do another one of the bosses. Haha, because I'm stupid.
He said it.
Yeah. So, and then I did that one like first, second go. I was like, man, that was easy. And then I went to bed. But then the third one,
Up, down, down,
left, right, left, right. BA start.
We don't have any BA starts around us, but
Coming soon. So yeah, so
Konami Code Game of the Year.
So I did that. I was well chuffed. I got myself some extra shiny cards, which are extra and shiny and awesome. That are really helping me with the decks. I'm doing really well on the ranked. I'm actually starting to play ranked now. When I first started,
I haven't even touched ranked yet. I still haven't, because I'm still learning it, and I'm still getting cards, if you know what I mean. So
I actually found that it's easier to do the later ranked levels, like the higher ranked ones. Sorry, or lower ranked. It's weird because you start a high rank is a lower number, a low rank is a high number.
Yeah.
So if you do the low rank high number fights, it's actually easier than doing casual, because when you do casual, even though it's meant to do some sort of math algorithm,
You still
and
could
match you up
Yeah.
with someone similar, it doesn't. It just sticks you with anybody that
Yeah,
just
yeah.
happens to be online at the time. So you can end up just getting arse raped because
Yeah.
some dude with all gold cards that have spent loads of money on it have got all the best cards.
Yeah.
So I found that it's easier to do the lower rank, and then once you actually start getting to a point where you're like rank 16, 15, then it starts getting quite challenging. Then you can sort of switch back to casual.
Yeah.
But just for easier.
Okay.
playing.
Well, I might have to bust out a few ranked games then.
Bust it out,
Bust it out, do
blood.
Do it now.
What?
Go. And
What I would suggest is that because you've only just started and probably haven't got a lot of the cards, stick with normal for the wings. Because the heroic, you need lots of the really good cards.
Yeah, I mean, I struggled on normal even. I did get through. I got through the first wing, but
Yeah.
I obviously haven't unlocked the second wing yet. But that first wing took me fucking ages anyway. Like, just the first boss was just fucking caning me. But then after that, I kind of learned, a bit more about how things kind of work. And then after that, the other two weren't as hard. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, the other good sort of thing is that not only are you unlocking cards, but you're also, because you're beating them and you're building your decks in order to beat them, you'll find that deck will actually play better against other players.
Ah, fair enough.
Why don't you just fart underneath them?
Yeah, you could do that. Or you
then
could
you could sing, "You are the wind beneath my wing."
Oh god.
Puns for days.
Awesome. Yeah, and World of Warcraft's been playing a lot of that because the Warlords of Draenor is coming out soon. They're they're announcing the release date for it at Gamescom. They're also going to be showing the cinematic for it at Gamescom.
They put out an announcement the other day, didn't they?
Yeah.
6.8 million subscribers only now. It's gone down quite a lot.
Yeah, they've said it's been going down.
It's been going
It
down
always
for a
does,
while, but it
yeah.
will, because there's other games
Stagnant,
coming
yeah.
out. It's
Diablo's doing well though.
Oh yeah, Diablo's doing amazingly well, which is coming out next week for PS4 and Own.
It's really annoying. I can't afford. Oh, I could just get rid of The Last of
do
Us.
it.
Oh, you're gonna get rid of it?
Might do.
Diablo 3 better
You
than
definitely
Last of
get
Us.
good trading value on that because it's really new still, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a top selling game as well.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I might do.
Do it.
Just
Yeah,
not
because
enjoying it.
I'm guessing that they're going to be announcing it. That it's going to come at the end of the year, and it usually comes around about November time because all the other expansions have come around about that sort of time anyway. Which means that they'll get to do all the preamble nonsense. So I figured I might as well start gearing my character up ready for all that nonsense, and then I get to buy it, and then I get to play that one, and then lose my life all over again.
We're so close to September. Like, we're so close to the end of the drought of technology and games and everything.
It is.
man.
It's been a summer of silence.
Well, I mean, like obviously we've got Gamescom this weekend, so there's going to
That's
be
the kickoff, yeah.
plenty of content coming.
Plenty of
away.
fish.
Then, I mean,
actual fish or like the ones that swim around.
Ones that play Pokemon.
Yeah.
obviously we've got some of the new releases, and we're going to be able to, maybe play some of their, some of the games coming up towards Christmas at Eurogamer. So. We've got plenty of stuff coming up to be able to look forward to. It's just, it's been a bit dry over the summer as always.
Very
Speaking
dry.
of collecting, like your Hearthstone, Disney Infinity 2.
Oh yeah.
People. Dean, you're going to have to start getting collecting. This is not the full list. This is just what's confirmed so far.
Oh man.
Playable characters: Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, Thor, Hawkeye, Nick Fury, Loki, Maleficent, Merida, Spider-Man, Venom, Iron Fist, Nova, Green Goblin, Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Drax the Destroyer, Ronan the Accuser, Stitch, Tinkerbell, Baymax, Aladdin, Jasmine, Donald Duck, MODOK, Frost Giant, Mysterio, Dr. Octopus, and the Collector. And then there's shitloads of power discs. That's going to cost me a fucking fortune.
That is going to cost you so much, mate.
However, I found something out that's very interesting. Hulk
Mm-hmm.
is going to be available for 1 month and 1 month only.
No.
Wow.
So I'm going to get 2 of them.
Yeah, good
Is it-
shout.
Is he going to be just the normal one, or are they going to do crystal versions?
So
of them as
no,
well?
there will be crystals that come out eventually, but what they're going to do now is
Yeah.
the power-ups. They're really going to focus on the extra skins.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've seen some of the stuff. So Iron Man, you can get like his other kinds of suits. Hulk, you can get like Grey Hulk or Red Hulk or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more content. But there's also skill tree, which is cool.
Yeah.
Level
Nice.
caps going up. It looks really hard as well.
Yeah.
Then what they're
not
trying-
for not for kids anymore.
I
though.
think it's still for kids. But the thing Disney Infinity did quite well was, kick and play it and get a bronze medal, but getting a gold, no fucking chance on most of it. And like that's sort of how they'll probably do this one. But yeah, it's really, I mean, that's a big list. I mean, they're obviously going heavy on the Marvel because they know they'll sell collectors wise, they'll sell loads of it.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I think they'll do well with that. Comes out, 23rd or 28th of September or something like that.
Nice.
I don't
Soon
So
know.
then.
it's soon. I need to get that. I've got it pre-ordered. Bastards.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, talking about games that are going to be coming out soon, we've got some games that are coming out this week.
This week only. Well, you can get them next week. But
Yeah, we can, but yeah. But,
Probably
You
won't-
can't.
probably
You can
won't
only
get
get
any
them
of
for
them,
this
to be
week.
honest.
After this week, they're all going to get
I'm
deleted.
probably not going to get any of them either. I've got one of them, actually, just on a different console. So, Risen 3, Titan Lords, coming out on PC, PS3, and Xbox 360.
we've got Ho-Ho-Kun.
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 Uh,
On PS4, PS3 and Vita.
Yeah, we've got Akiba Strip on the
You know it's not
PS3.
good when it's like, yep,
Yep.
moving swiftly
Moving on. We've got Surgeon Simulator, some kind of special edition kind of thing
I
coming
wonder
out.
if
for
actual
PS4.
surgeons practice on that before carving real
I
people up.
highly-
I hope not.
Turn your wrist.
Is it a surgeon simulator, as in you get to carve people up, or is it a surgeon simulator where you get to
Have you
pretend
ever
to be
seen Surgeon Simulator?
No, I thought it would be like you get to play as a surgeon, so you get to drive around in fast cars and have beautiful women.
No, basically what it is that it was like it was all done at a games jam, and they just sort of decided to release the game after it. It's you on like a keyboard kind of standard thing. I don't know how they're going to work it on PS4 at the current.
On the Wii, you use the Wii controller to
Ah,
move stuff, so I presume it's with the
on the
PS4 thing.
you basically with the mouse you move around the hand in some sense, and you actually have to on the keyboard you control each individual finger and thumb.
Wow.
Yeah. To be able to, you have to sort of really coordinate to be able to kind of like pick up items.
Carve up
and-
fuckers.
Yeah, it's really difficult,
That sounds really hard.
but it's hilarious. Though.
I'm sure you get some
Hilarious it is.
amazing, unfortunate consequences.
Well, I mean, I don't
Is
think
it-
I've even done.
Is
the
it like
first
proper
one, so-
glory? Are they like proper throwing in the blood and the gore and the?
No, not
it's more a
really.
kids game.
Yeah, it's tongue in cheek all the way, really. I mean,
Nice.
obviously, it's already an open body in some sense with the ribs, and you have to do a heart transplant. But the thing is that you don't need to put everything back. You just have to get
Just
the heart
got to
in
get it
there.
out.
So it's not.
Get it in.
So it's not as good as it's kind of like the DS one, but better.
I can't even remember the DS.
The DS one was all touchscreen, so basically you just got
Okay.
to use.
Well, yeah, this is like really difficult though, just because of the fact that you're controlling every individual finger, and you're also controlling, what angle like your hand is at in some sense with the mouse as well. It is hard, in short.
Damn.
But I got a free copy of that last year when I was at Eurogamer because I took part in the competition there. I didn't win or anything, but they just gave a copy for
Cool.
all of the people that took part in the competition. So I was like, sick.
So if we like ever fall down and need an operation, we'll just come to you and you'll be able to sort us out.
I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I would kill you.
Good to know.
In short. So
I like it.
and then the last game that we've got here is Neverwinter Tyranny of Dragons on the PC.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be an expansion. for
However,
the-
I just remembered a thing about this. The artwork, the stuff's been done wrong.
Oh, really?
There's a spelling mistake in it.
No.
And it's Neverwinter Tyranny of Dargons.
What?
I don't know if they fixed it, but I remember seeing something. Now that I've seen the name, I remember
That's
seeing something about it.
incredible.
awesome. Dargons.
Fucking idiots.
They sound terrifying. Do they breathe?
Dargons are pretty badass fuckers. To be honest, stag beetles have quite... That's like what we're weak against.
No.
Oh, is it?
They're super effective.
Do they breathe fire?
No. They breathe free.
Awesome.
No,
Yeah, yeah. So
Let's
that'll
be
be
honest-
the expansion to the Neverwinter, the RPG
I
MMO.
think so. I don't know. I have no idea what that game's
I played it for a bit. It was actually kind of cool.
You've played every old game.
It's not old.
It's not. Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean.
Well, the original
everything.
Neverwinter is like
Oh,
way old.
Yeah, that is old, but yeah.
way old. Well, that's why I decided to get in on it because
Is Neverwinter set in a sunny place?
Is it? Is it, Dave?
not really. No,
Is it
False.
cold?
False advertisement.
not really.
Is
no.
there snow at any point?
Not really. No.
Well, at least it's
Mm.
never winter.
Yeah.
It might be winter.
Neverwinter, always spring.
Should we just rename the game Always Spring? Always Spring.
To-
Tyranny of
to-
Dragons.
to be-
Tyranny of bulbs of fucking daffodils.
To be fair, most of the locations you go to are either village, destroyed village, underground village, or desolate wasteland where nothing will ever live,
It's Final
especially
Fantasy.
villages. Yeah.
Let's get on to some news.
Let's do news.
BioShock coming to mobile device near you.
Now, the cool thing about it
Stupid.
is, well, it's going to be more Apple devices, which is a bit like, it's more the
It's because the
The
Android
newer.
won't be able to handle it.
exactly. It's like still the newer devices on Apple wise. And the good thing is that you only have to buy it once essentially, and you can have it on all of your Apple devices, kind of thing.
And
so
say goodbye to everything else on your device. Imagine that. It's like you get the iPhone 5, and you're like, I fancy getting BioShock. It's a like 4 gig download, and it's like, that's it. You won't have anything else. Space for photos. No.
You won't
But-
play it for very long unless you have some kind of controller port
Yeah.
for it. I cannot see a BioShock being
Especially
good
like the
with a
screens are like this
mobile controls. Yes, because that's what
I hate
that
mobile
game really
controls.
needs.
hate mobile controls.
Well,
The
plus
only thing I
fact
can
you'll
see that
only ever be able to
working-
play it when you're plugged into the wall because the battery drain on that. would be
Well, yeah.
you might be
insane.
right.
I think the
Right,
only
yeah.
the only things you could play that on is if you have the sort of like the Sony handsets, if you can put your controller to it, or the Samsung, you've got the thing, or
Mhm.
so you have to have another control because 10 minutes on that game with mobile controls, I give up. I
Oh
reckon.
yeah, I mean, I remember trying to play. I think I had Vice City.
Vice
on my-
City with mobile controls is
so
impossible.
Hard. Yeah, so hard.
Well, I can remember that I played BioShock, and the last boss is pretty tricky. Normally with a controller.
Tricky.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Tricky, tricky.
It's tricky.
So doing that on a mobile, yeah, no.
The next piece of news I want to talk about makes no sense. Xbox One, the white one,
The
is
white
coming with
version.
Sunset Overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first of all, we all know, like, there was someone talked about it ages ago, and they
Yeah,
released
yeah.
3 things, and that was one of them. So they're obviously putting it out because they know who PS4 are. Why is it white with Sunset Overdrive?
It doesn't make sense.
Makes
It's
no sense.
It's a really colourful game.
Really
That's
bright. Like, I imagine orange
Yeah,
when I see Sunset Overdrive. I would think a graffiti Xbox One.
yeah.
Done.
No, because PS4 released a white one, therefore Microsoft have
You know what
released a white
happens
one too.
though? You always
It's
you
the
always
law.
see the thing. So before we had white consoles and the black ones would come out, and you're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
amazing, and then everyone still buys the original one.
Yeah.
Who cares? It doesn't even look that nice. The PS4 looks nice.
You know what I miss? I
Xbox
miss
One
the
looks shit.
original Xbox, the big giant green glowy thing that lived in the corner. That shit looked cool.
The big problem with a white console is that everything in your entertainment system is black.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So you have a big white thing sticking out,
Yep.
much like the stag beetle
Hey,
at a weekend.
I see.
But no,
what
it's
you
just,
did
it's
there.
just eyesore, like for your console. Like
Plus
your
the fact
system
it
and
gets
stuff.
really dirty and really grubby,
Yeah.
and it will show up.
They need to
all-
bring back fucking matte. I'm sick and tired of this shiny shit.
Yes.
My Xbox 360 and my Xbox One are fucked. From like just like my cat just goes near them and it's scratched to fuck. But it just attracts so much dust as well.
Yeah, cat-
Give me matte.
Cats and consoles don't mix.
No.
Covered in fluff.
Covered in muff.
That too.
Plenty of muff on my
Hey.
Xbox.
Now, I saw this drop last week, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Didn't it get delayed before? Is this another delay?
Evolve has been delayed to 2015.
February.
now.
Is it?
Yeah, it has indeed. And
So
like,
is this the same delay or that I read a little while back, or is it another delay?
No, they kind of said that it would be delayed a bit, and now they're like, yeah, it's 2015.
yeah, they've
Right,
just
okay.
delayed it more. Now,
So it's not evolving very quickly then.
now you know what the thing that pisses me off, right? Like,
That
just
pun.
fucking give a realistic fucking date. You know, in the first place.
Blizzard have been doing it
if
for
you
years.
think, yeah, I know, but
Soon.
just fucking get it right. Yeah,
PM.
soon. Yeah, exactly. Just do that. Don't put down a date unless you can fucking meet it. Right? There's been so many people that have done. I mean, like Watch Dogs, for example.
That worked out so well for them.
Exactly.
There's still quite
So
a
in
few.
other words, what I'm saying is that, you know, if you are going to put a date out there, yeah, fucking meet it. If you are going to delay it, you better make sure that fucking game's good, because if it's not, you're in fucking trouble. And I'm getting really annoyed with it now.
This is the
We
summer
called it with
of,
Watch
like-
Dogs. As soon as Watch Dogs got delayed, everyone was like, "It's going to be shit."
What's the summer of like our releases for this summer haven't been games. They've been like delays.
Well,
Like, coming this summer, a delay for the game you really wanted.
well,
at the
Duke
end of the
Nukem
summer.
Forever set the bar really
Yeah,
low.
that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So it's basically any game that goes, we're going to take a while to come out. It's like
Who was it that recently put it up? Mordor, Shadows of Mordor, or whatever it is.
Oh,
the
you
new
want
one?
About, yeah, I know what you want
They
about.
pushed it forward.
Yeah.
No, they're like, fuck you, I'm bringing it out earlier.
Yeah.
Because that's how they roll.
That's how you roll, yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to that game as well. I've been keeping an eye on some of those trailers
be alright.
as well, and I've
Yeah.
been like,
Well,
yeah, I'm up for it.
We've got a trailer coming out on Tuesday. Trailer Tuesday.
Trailer Tuesday.
On the Twitter.
Trailer Tuesday, Titty Tuesday. Too.
Yeah.
I like
So
Titty
it's,
Tuesday's my
it's
favourite
the
part as
gameplay
well.
trailer that was released last week, that we were talking about last week, that we're putting out this week.
Ah,
Because we're
fair
that
enough,
nice.
thanks.
Because
Fair
we
enough.
freak your mind.
The one that I was going to put up was the one that they released this week is the behind the scenes where they've got the
okay.
actors doing the main character and his ghostly sidekick.
Mhm.
And I was watching that, and it was basically 6 minutes of them sitting there going, I'm an actor and I'm just chatting nonsense. I'm an actor and I'm also chatting nonsense.
Mm.
But I still recommend going to watch it because it's basically two dudes walking around in skin tight suits acting all serious with shit
To
all
get
over
you a
their
bit
face.
hard, to get you a bit hard there.
No, I was just fucking hilarious. It's so funny.
Is it in 1080p?
No, it's not in 1080p, sorry.
Okay, well, something that wasn't in 1080p. That was Killzone HD.
Oh,
Someone's not very happy
what you did
about
there?
that.
It wasn't Killzone. I just called.
Oh,
put the HD
Killzone-
thing. It's the-
Killzone,
yeah, whatever it was.
Shadowfall.
Yeah, Shadowfall. That was it. on the
Someone's not very happy about that. So someone's
just a-
suing them.
General
Sony.
punter of like
General Punter, 5 million.
5 million.
Is it just
That's
he
what he
woke
said,
up
but-
this morning, one morning, and went, you know what, I could really do
Just
with 5
because of
million.
the fact that it wasn't in 1080p. They're saying
However,
that
he's not going to get 5 million, but he's going to get settled with because they're going to try and get that out of the fucking thing, aren't they? They'll just send him loads of shit.
That's insane. Insane.
It- honestly,
I bet-
I don't give a
this
fuck.
This whole beef with fucking 1080p, you know, it's sort of like, you know, the console wars at the moment, sort of going, oh yeah, but it's not going to be on 1080p. On this, it's going to be only 720p. I'm like, give a fuck.
If
Does
it
the
looks
game
good,
work?
if it looks good, it looks good.
Does the game work? Are you enjoying playing the game? You know,
Is
do you
Grand Theft
actually-
Auto 5 in 1080p?
I don't know.
I wouldn't have thought it
I don't know,
was.
actually.
But this shit's been going on for years. Every time there's a game come out, it's like, fuck the gameplay. Does it look any good?
No, but this is more important. That the fact that the reason on this it's a big deal is the fact that on Xbox it wasn't at 1080p, and PlayStation made a massive deal about it. The intro games weren't at 1080p, and they
Yeah.
said this is. Obviously, that game's
But
not
yeah,
for it, but
that
they were like,
makes sense.
"This game is 1080p. Xbox is not 1080p and stuff at the
Yeah,
moment."
yeah, yeah.
And then like it came out that it was like
Well, that's fair
920
enough,
or whatever.
but still,
Well,
at the end of
basically
the
what it was
day,
is that they were
who gives
using-
a fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
But they were using stuff that was 1080p, and then none of that was in the game.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's bad for them for being lie bastards, but it's a
Like,
game.
seriously,
Killzone
why
was
does it-
crap.
Oh yeah, Killzone was
It
crap.
was shit.
And maybe
It's
that's why-
£10 in CX at the moment.
Fuck
Whoa.
off, really?
I'm tempted to buy it for £10.
Why? It's really boring.
Fucking £10, mate.
It is pretty boring. I
Add it to
remember
my
playing.
PlayStation
I remember playing it
content.
when my dad brought around the
Yeah.
PS4, and I was just like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that at all. Now, Assassin's Creed Rogue. Now this was kind of getting. There were sort of rumors for a little bit that there was going to be another Assassin's Creed game that was coming out as well, and
Doesn't have any female characters though.
I'm not sure on that level actually. But
Yay! Let's start that argument all over
it's
again.
it's the last generation for it's
Last
the, well,
generation.
It's the last one. The last generation.
It's like
No-
Star
Okay.
Trek Last Generation.
So it'll be coming
So
out.
this is it.
On
After this, no
PS3,
more Assassin's
PS3
Creed.
and Xbox 360. Yeah, that'll be it for the old gen basically. So, I mean, I must admit I haven't looked at it too much yet. I've heard, as it probably hints by the name, it's Rogue. You're actually playing as a Templar, so and apparently you're going against the Creed in some sense, because apparently you used to be part of the Creed, and yeah,
We did it. We did it. We did it again.
and yeah, you're
Gypsy
just
Creed.
you're basically joining up with the Templars to be able to take out your fellow brothers in some sense. So
Nice.
I think it's gonna be interesting, but I don't know. I'm
Don't
going to
care.
reserve judgment at the moment. I'm just
Oh,
going.
but give me the new one. I don't care about
Well,
that.
I mean, I think they're both coming out pretty much
Yeah.
near the same time. Legacy Gen. Oh, that's a good way of putting it. Sorry, yeah, Dean just put that.
Legacy Gen.
I might say that in future.
Nice.
Resident Evil's getting remastered.
Which actually, I'm up for that. I haven't
Yeah.
played Resident Evil
Now, the
in
question
such
is,
a long time.
Are they gonna do like the original Resident Evil
Yes.
intro, like the proper old school FMV? Because they would be brilliant if they actually did that
Well,
again.
yeah, I think that's. I mean, I assume it's just going
But
to
is
be.
Barry gonna be smoking in it?
He might be.
Now,
That was a big thing. That
Yes.
the original
yeah.
trailer came out and he was smoking, and then the people got upset, so they had to cut it out and do it again. I actually have that. That was the one that was Virgin intro to it, and
How can people be upset with stuff like that when there's films like The Human Centipede? I don't understand people.
people are weird.
Yeah, they are indeed. No doubt about that.
But it
I'm
looks
act-
good.
Yeah, I'm looking
it's
forward to
a
getting
good
scared
idea.
all over again. I think it'll be
I don't
cool.
think you will.
No.
I don't think you get
The
scared.
jump
You're a big
scares are
boy
done
now.
now. Yeah. The dog jumping through the window, the giant spider.
But yeah, I mean, Dean just said it there. It's an upscaled GameCube version.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to play it in.
Because they already did it before, didn't they? They
That's
did it on the
right.
GameCube.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm up for playing that game again for sure. I mean, I didn't pick it up again for
I wonder if this
Gamescom. I remember
means-
playing it originally back on the PlayStation. I haven't played it again since. So
It'd just be nice to play a Resident Evil that actually has decent control and a proper storyline. Oh, snap.
Going off the Capcom.
Now in the Nintendo Directs last week, that I said we would sort of briefly mention, Hyrule Warriors was obviously all over it. And
So what
I
is
think
this Hyrule Warriors?
It's like
Dynasty Warriors.
It's
Like
kind
that.
of like that, but with things
Legend of Zelda.
from the Hyrule universe in some sense. So
Sounds cool.
now, apparently you're going to be able to play as Ganondorf. So I was like, yeah, that would be pretty cool. And
That'd be
apparently
badass.
he looks really cool from what I could see as well. So I was just like, yeah, man. So, but I don't have a Wii U, so I'm
Okay.
never going to play it.
No.
And you won't ever be able to get the DLC that's just come out for Mario Kart 8.
That's right. It's all Mercedes.
Maybe I should get a Wii
promo.
U.
like mad.
Maybe I should, because I'm toying like my next Game Boy Nintendo
Mm-hmm.
console to get. I was going to get a Toast. Maybe I should get a Wii U because
Do it.
Maybe, yeah, man. I think it's a
they're
good
cheap
shout.
now.
They are cheap.
Yeah, no, good point. Good point. And Super Smash Bros coming out later in the year as well. It's definitely going to be a good game to play. And then I want to play Mario Kart 8. I always love playing Mario Kart.
Mario Kart's badass.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, I've got 7 on my DS and that, so yeah, no, I'm totally up for that again. Now, GTA 5 has sold over 34 million copies.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of copies.
Yeah. And the thing is that it's still to come out on the next gen now.
They're going to
So-
sell that again. Not again, obviously, but
No.
they're going to sell a lot of copies.
That means a lot of people are going to be getting 2 copies. There are
Yeah.
people who have played it already on GTA
I'm
5.
probably picking it up on
I
PC.
will.
In all fairness, I will be picking it up on PC.
Oh, it's coming out on PC now.
Yeah, that was announced at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to be picking it up on PC because there's an extra like video edit option and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
and obviously the modding community are amazing. So I mean, there's been plenty of awesome GTA 4 mods. I mean, just recently there was a GTA 4 mod that mod that is basically just made it. They've made the graphics look better than GTA 5 now.
Whoa.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous. But yeah, the
So it
modding
runs at
community's so big.
1080p then.
Fuck that 1080p.
If they've sold 34 million, and let's do an average, they're not. Let's say they sold for $50 each, because obviously in America it's probably more start and it's gone down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's 1.7 billion that they've
Yeah.
made.
And it didn't cost that much to make it.
Of course it didn't. Fucking. It's 400.
So basically,
million.
that's everyone working there going, payday,
I
bonuses.
don't think it's everyone working. I think it's the big guys getting that fucking
I
cheddar.
think you're right. Yeah.
I think the fucking would be up the top.
I wonder if you're going to suddenly start seeing a lot of people from the top end, they're going to suddenly leave the
Mhm.
company and go, you know what, I just want to take stock of my life, take it easy, go check out, see what's going on, wait for the
so
next
much
gen.
money. Yeah, but they're gonna announce GTA 6 sooner or later, and then
Well, the dude who did
well, there was another thing
Mass
about
Effect,
it, wasn't there?
yeah, Mass Effect guy, the guy who runs that, he's just recently left. That was basically what he said. Dude from Blizzard, he recently left and moved off to some other thing else. The guy from Crytek, he's just recently left his top job and he's gone on to start a new company. So it's just that period now at the moment where everyone's sort of moving on from companies. So it wouldn't surprise you if I see
Yeah,
some
the
name.
guy left
big-
BioWare.
Yeah.
Which is
Yep.
Probably expected. But I suppose...
Well, he just wants to move on to other things. He hasn't decided what he's going to do yet, but
Well, that's it. If you've been at the same company for like 12 years and you've been working in the industry for that long, you know, you pretty much, when you're in that company, you get to see maybe 3, 4, 5 games, some of which could be big AAA titles, but you get to work on them for a long time, and
Yeah.
that's all you see. So it does make sense that after a while you kind of want to take a break from it and
yeah.
check out other stuff. So
Fair enough. Now we've got Sleeping Dogs. That's going to be re-released on the next gen Xbox One and PS4 on I think it says September the 10th there.
My birthday!
Oh, really?
But-
Oh, did you want that for your birthday?
No.
Okay. Easiest present not to get ever.
Destiny comes out the day before, so it's probably not a very good idea for me to even look at a game.
Yeah, fair point.
Do you want that for your birthday? Oh, wait.
If you want to fund my version of Destiny, jump right ahead. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I have was it $1,000, $2,000 that those things are going on for online now?
Yeah, well, that's what we were saying beforehand. I don't know if that's actually what they're going for properly,
Yeah.
but confirmed versions are going up to about $1,000.
Bloody
I mean, there's loads on there that are selling for $250, but they're all buy it nows, and I don't think they're actually. I think they're all just scams and whatever.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But if someone offered me double the money for it, I'd probably take it.
That's
Because
crazy.
the thing is, the difference is with all the other ones,
Mm-hmm.
all other limited editions, you'll be able to get it again. They never sell them out. They're not gonna. They've run out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
actually, what was it? They're
So it is actually a limited
giving
edition.
people money back, you know.
Yeah. What was that thing we saw?
Was that offering $50?
Oh yeah, it was games.
GameStop are offering them $50 credit back.
That's right, which is crazy. No, sorry, Cody's just joined the chat, and he's just sort
Hi,
of gone,
Cody.
is that a fucking Game of the Year poster? Look at you guys, all big time and shit now. And yeah, I suppose.
Two of them,
I
mate.
suppose I didn't point it out. Yeah, I mean they are here. We've got.
I thought we were just going to have them subtly in the background, you know, just like they've always been there. And it's just like, what the fuck? They've always been there. Have you just not noticed? Clearly you're not paying attention. You're too busy looking at my bulge.
Bulging,
yeah, yeah, these are awesome things out in the background there. So
We
Quick
sold
stands.
the jet. This is what we got with the proceeds.
we didn't sell the jet.
Jet's still here,
The
mate.
jet's still there.
Remember, I support the New York
I
Jets.
sold the jet. That's what we got from the proceeds. They don't know it yet.
Does that mean you're like your Zoid has gone as well?
my Zord.
Zoid. I said Zoid.
My Zord's gone. You sold my Zord.
No.
We
I
said
kept
the
that.
plane's gone, so
But
I
it's
took
part
that
of
off.
the plane. No.
I broke it. I snapped it off. Fuck. Pride of place.
You
above my
broke
mantle.
it.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get my Zord? That thing chills in like fucking Antarctica. Chills. Ridiculous. I can't believe you did that.
Oh no, terrible. It's on a loan.
Whole budget, 2 posters. They're not just posters, people.
They're not. They're full fucking stands right now.
They're full stands. I gone really loud.
Oh, yes, because you went right.
I got it right in my
fucking
mouth.
deep
They're
throated
proper
that
stands.
mic,
They
you
go up
dirty
and
fuck.
down.
They're professional grade.
They are, man. They're fucking awesome. I'm really, really pumped with them. Big
I
time.
would show the old retractable action, but I'm scared I might break it.
Yeah, don't do it.
I
Don't
won't.
do it. How come Cody has a sword? Oh, I think he's an admin.
He's an
That's why.
admin or something. I don't know.
You're not an admin, Dean.
Fuck knows.
So now we've got Rise coming to PC in the autumn.
Who cares?
No one cares. Rise didn't do that well on Xbone.
It did all right, but it was just really a graphics test, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
bet it wasn't in 1080p.
It totally was, yeah.
It was in 1080p, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I think it was.
Ooh.
It was nice looking,
was.
but it was just.
Well, that was it.
Yeah.
People just went, there's no gameplay to it. So,
That's the last
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
And I got an email
did you really?
just before I got here.
Was it from Prince Agabugugu from Muzabiland?
It was actually, you know.
Oh, was it?
He was offering me. Well, he told me
That his
I
life was
had
in danger?
inherited quite a lot of money off him, and all he needed was my bank account details and like my name and stuff. And I
Nice.
have all of it.
That's pretty sweet.
But he
Sweet
actually
deal.
emailed me as Game Over Yeah,
Oh, really?
and he was like, "Hi, Game Over Yeah."
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I got an email for EA. EA Access is live now.
which is very interesting.
I'm probably going to go and download
I'm not
hook that
surprised.
up when I get home.
I'm
So,
not surprised.
so tell me more
'Cause
about
do
this
you know
EA
why?
access. What does it give you access to?
Why do you think I'm going to do it when I get home? Why haven't I
Uh,
played in a little while?
Killer Instinct,
No.
Battlefield.
Madden.
Madden's back, baby.
Hooray.
For
You know-
£3 a month, I can have my Madden fix.
So is EA access like a pay as you go?
No, it's
down-
a subscription base. You
Yeah.
get, so you'll get Madden,
FIFA,
FIFA, and
Battlefield 4, isn't it?
there's one other as well.
I don't know the other one. I'll look it up.
So how is this different to playing them normally?
Because you pay that and you can just play them.
So how is that different from
You
playing?
also get like discounts and everything like
What
that.
do you mean, how is it
for the
different from
card.
But
playing
if I
normally?
own Battlefield 4,
Well,
and
then
I
you
put-
wouldn't
Yes.
buy it.
Yeah.
However, if you're clever like me and you owned Battlefield 4, you went and sold it before this came out for £22, and then I could have all 4 games for the equivalent of 6 months for that. But you also get discounts. It's like you get the old catalogue, and they'll add more to it as it goes on.
All right.
I wanted to say it's NBA, but I don't think it is NBA.
I'm just looking it up now.
But
So
no,
it's all
you also
sports
get a
games?
disc. No, because Battlefield.
That's not like a sports
Madden,
game. It's
FIFA,
basically-
Battlefield 4, and Peggle 2.
Peggle 2.
Hooray,
Peggle
back
2
to your
is the other
Peggle.
one. Yeah,
I
yeah.
own Peggle though.
Battlefield's kind of like a sports game. It's 11 men on either side kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And you also like other benefits you get. Obviously, you get
Card packs.
You get discounts and stuff like that. So you get exclusive 10% discount on all EA digital purchases on the Xbox One. Usually 10% discount on basically all of the. I think it's like the team
Packs
stuff,
and
the
stuff like
packs,
that.
everything like that. And apparently, you also get to play some of the games first 5 days early as
Yeah.
well. Like,
They always
for
had early
example,
access and stuff.
well, just like more of like Madden, NFL, NHL,
Yeah.
FIFA, NBA Live, and apparently Dragon Age Inquisition is going to be like that as well. So that's pretty big. I
So
think.
they've sorted out their servers then.
Well, I mean, you've
Battlefield, they've never had good servers. But
No.
actually, I mean, I've never had a problem with the sports games.
Well, because there was like the whole fun and games with the SimCity when it came out and the servers died and everything else.
Yeah, but that's PC, innit? PC.
Okay,
Problems.
so EA Access is open all access, and
It's just effectively it's a subscription. It's. Were you not on the podcast when we talked about this?
No, I don't think he was actually.
Oh.
no, I
okay.
wasn't. I was dead.
It's like it's their version of PlayStation Now, whatever
Yeah.
it's
Isn't the
called.
PlayStation Now one really crap
Really expensive.
and really expensive?
And I learnt something. So I thought if you bought 4 hours, it's 4 hours of gameplay. No. That's 4 hours in real time.
Is that from when you first play it? I assume.
As soon as you press that button, your 4 hours starts. So if it's 3 months, you have 3 months. I thought it was 3 months of gameplay, or whatever it is. It's a specific time. So for 4 hours of gameplay, it's $4.
That's
What?
that is.
Oh, it might be $5.
That is
So
fucking disgusting.
for EA, for a month of any of those 4 games and all of that, is $5. But PlayStation don't think that's good value, so won't have it on the PS Network
Wow.
That's
because PlayStation Now is such good value.
Wow.
Bull fucking shit.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what? I can get so much more for $4.
But don't get me wrong, PlayStation
For
Now's
4
still in the
hours.
beta in some sense. So
They're probably going to realise that no one's going to pay that and go,
I definitely think they're going to change their pricing structure.
I would think
I
so.
think so.
Oh,
If they
wow, I
don't,
can play
no,
4 hours of
I
Final
wonder-
Fantasy
I wonder if
4
that
for a
actu-
£5, or I could buy it for $6. Silly.
Doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
I wonder if they're going to ask the person who decided to come up with those crazy ass pricing schemes to take a hike.
I can't understand the
That's
logic in
beyond a
it.
joke.
Crazy.
Beyond a joke.
Well, it's the 3-month one.
Are they really
Well,
struggling for
no,
cash?
it's not even 3 months. Is it 30 days? I think the top one's 30 days. No, it might be 30 days or 90 days.
Yeah.
Is the price of buying a game,
That's nuts.
but with no residual value, and it'll run out after a certain period of time.
It's yeah.
I wonder if you could hack your clock and pretend, just keep
I
resetting
assume
it.
it'd be on the server though.
No, it'll be on the server.
Do you remember days of those when you got a
Yeah.
30-day product?
Yeah.
And it was like, after 30 days, this thing runs out, and you go, cool. And then you reset your clock, and then it's like, hey, another 30 days.
And then it exploded
It was awesome.
all over your face, neck, and chest.
Now that's it on the news.
That's it, boys.
That's all I've got there. That's all I got.
Any other news? Well, I've got some news for you. We're going fucking Germany, boy.
That's right.
Woo! I was about to say Gamescom.
We're going to be there this Saturday coming up. Come and say hello over at the XCal Media stand. We're going to be there. We're going to do a live podcast right there. So
Just like this one.
yeah.
In fact, it will be exactly like this one because we'll be sitting there chatting nonsense with these huge, awesome.
And also,
Things
I
stand behind
assume
us.
it's going to be very noisy though. So we're going
That's
to have
true.
a lot of background noise.
I would have thought it probably won't be that much like this one because it'll be me and you and Dave will have fucked off somewhere.
yeah,
most
exactly. Be
likely.
like hashtag Where's
Hashtag-
Dave?
Where the
No,
fuck
no,
is Dave?
I'll hang around for the podcast bit, and then I'll be like, "Oh look,
Yeah, fair
there's that thing over there that I need to go and check out," and then I'll be wandering around.
Oh, apparently it's from the time you purchase it, not the time you start.
That's even worse.
Oh,
Imagine if
Oh,
some
man.
poor fucker bought it at home, like bought it at work. I was like, I'll play that when I get home.
No.
mate.
Oh man.
So if you buy it and then you fucking
What?
your system crashes. Oh,
You know
imagine that if you just got a power cut.
Oh man. Honestly, they're so much flawed with their whole mentality.
so
there.
silly.
net connection goes down.
It's-
All sorts of things could happen. Just
Dean,
Terrible.
lend us your camera. Nice.
we should get booth babes. Do they still do
We've
booth
got
babes?
booth babes. Tits McGee.
Okay.
I'll get in my stag beetle thong.
I was
People
gonna,
won't know what's
So
in.
we
I
should
was
get
gonna wear
booth
my
babes.
tank top and
Pincers
my
coming
hot
out the
pants.
front.
You know, like-
Love it. Love it. Hot stuff, baby, this evening.
Yes. So contain your ladies. We're coming to Germany.
I still need to learn how to do the intro in German. I'm gonna have to get that. I'll get that sorted already. Oh, okay.
What does that say?
Hashtag bring back Dean. Moving on. So,
Cat and cat. I'm lost in the chat now.
oh yeah, I am. I'm totally lost in the chat. I think we should wrap this thing up before I get lynched or something. So,
Before you say something that might cause someone to cry.
yeah, maybe. But yeah. So yeah, definitely come and see us at Gamescom for sure.
And if you can't see us at Gamescom, then tune in to Gamescom. And if there's any cameras wandering around, we'll try and
just like to jump in.
jump in front of them.
And but I mean, we are going to be doing that podcast live from there, so it should be on our Twitch channel, I assume. So yeah.
I think we might have a panic attack.
You
I
reckon?
think so.
I
Well,
reckon we're going to have to.
Do you
want
want to tell them the time we have to leave to get there?
Well, I think we said it last week. It's 4:20 in the morning that we're.
And that's
actually
when we
getting the
got to
ferry.
get the ferry.
Oh, well, at midnight.
We're leaving at midnight
Yeah, I'm going to get these fuckers out of bed,
to rock for that whole day.
and I can guarantee
That's
it.
24 hours.
I can call it now. I'm going to pick you guys up, and I'll be driving to Dover, and you two will be fast asleep in the back.
I guarantee that I will not be.
I won't be.
The only reason why I say this is because I find it really hard to sleep in a car or anything like that.
Really?
So
Oh, that's good to know.
I will be awake the whole time.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I have someone to talk to. Yeah.
We're going to play a game in the car.
It's called Yellow Car.
A much better game than that.
It's called Keep Dave Awake, otherwise we crash, burn, and die.
No, it's like Asphalt 3. Got it on my tablet. It's quite a good game. No, we'll find some games. And are we going to do a car cast?
We'll definitely have a little.
We're
There'll
gonna
be
have
some
memories.
sort of car
For
cast.
sure. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't think we'll do it for the whole journey.
We're
I think
travelling for
that's-
7 hours. I'm sure there'll be some point.
I
in-
don't think we'll do it for the whole journey, but I think
As
with-
long as I get a Burger King on this trip, I'm happy.
There
That's
will be
all I
Burger
care
King.
about.
Seriously, is that literally all you care about?
No,
Because
as long as I also get a what are the German sausages called?
bratwurst.
Bratwurst.
As long as I get a
Bratwurst.
fucking bad, I want a currywurst.
Currywurst, yep.
Yes, I want
Curry
one of them.
sausage.
I'm just thinking about food. Fuck
Oh.
games. Fuck games.
No.
I like food.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to finally going to Gamescom. I mean,
It's going to be good.
it's going to
I'm
be
meeting all the
awesome.
people from Dutch Game Garden.
Exactly, we're actually going to finally.
We might get lynched.
Probably will.
This is all an elaborate plan to kidnap the stag beetle and Ironfang and fucking Bulgosaurus Rex over here. Jesus.
You've been saying, what about us?
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, man, I literally can't wait. I think
It's gonna be good. It's
fucking
gonna be
awesome.
good. It's
Anyway.
gonna be good.
Should we wrap this shit up then, guys?
How are we gonna
Why
wrap
not?
it up? What kind of parcel paper do you want to use?
Parcel
Um,
Force.
Parcel Force.
Well, brown
Parcel
paper.
force.
Brown paper.
Brown paper.
Parcel force.
Parcel force.
What's that from?
Isn't that like Lee Evans or something? No,
Yeah,
it's not,
parcel force.
Parcel
Parcel force. No, where we go? Well, I think on that note, it's brown paper and it's parcel force, motherfucker. Wrap it up with a parcel force.
Well, if you'd like to take part in our conversation, you can either post on our Facebook wall at facebook.com/GameOverYeah.
You can send us a Twitter at @GoverYeah.
Send us a Twitter.
Send us a tweet. You can tweet us.
You can tweet us.
Same
You can
thing.
twit if you're an owl as well. You can get us on the email. That's contact us at gameoveryeah.net or any of our first names at gameoveryeah.net. We really need a stag beetle at gameoveryeah.net.
Do you want me to get you that email
Fucking
address?
do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Someone's already got it. Someone's stolen it.
What, Stag
No,
Beetle?
It's impossible for them to steal it.
It's happened. Someone did it on PlayStation, the bastards.
I will definitely create that on.
Do
on-
that shit.
Yeah, that email. It's easy. Easy.
Send your emails in. Stag Beetle questions of the week. I'm gonna sit on Stag Beetle's lap.
Anyway,
And you can get on
Most
the-
important place.
That one.
the most important place, right up there.
Probably can't
We
read
can
it because you've got shit
we can
eyes because you
actually
play too many
point it-
games,
I
you
can point down
wankers.
there as well. It's like
they can- oh, yeah, they
Don't
can-
point down at your penis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh.
yeah, check out our penises.
We had a whole episode of Bulge last week. We don't need any more of that on the internet.
This is why, this is
Internet
why the
webs.
camera's firmly up here this week.
Yeah, we had to reposition that.
Exactly. I
Stag Beetle didn't feel like a man.
I took his manliness away.
It's like
Excellent.
shit. He's got a rugged beard and some stonewashed jeans. This motherfucker's Chuck Norris.
A very skinny Chuck Norris.
But yeah, check out the website. Check out.
Indeed.
Pass on to a friend.
Yeah, man. And well, yeah. So thank you for joining us as always, and until next time.
Game over, yeah.